welcome back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel once again. Today I'm so glad to be with you once more on this channel. So today's tutorial is going to focus on the shirt pattern Ankara dress, which you are seeing right there on the thumbnail. So if you look at the shirt pattern we have right here, you can see we have Ankara patch and we have the plain part. Okay, so the upper part, which is the plain part, is going to serve as a yoke, and actually the Ankara part is a bustier as well, and is also a shirt attached to it. All right, and if you look at the sleeves are also patterned with Ankara combination and plain combination as well. So in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to draft from the shoulder to the waistline. You can now attach your peplum to the waistline if you want, and if you want to make it a 6 pieces gown blouse, that is also good. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive these videos all the time. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So to begin this tutorial now, you can see right in front of me I have my full front bodice, because this is asymmetric. The yoke pattern is asymmetric, so you need to draft it as a full bodice, as you can see. So here I have the shoulder line. So if you don't know how to draft your basic bodice pattern, we have a full video of how to draft a basic bodice right on this channel. You can check it out and learn how to draft a basic bodice. So this is your bust point, and this is the under bust point, and this is the waist or the front length. I have my darts already. I've imputed my dart and replaced the dart, and I have my bust dart, which is the difference between the front and the back. Okay, so like I earlier said, the basic bodice pattern, if you browse and you are able to watch, you understand what we are doing right here on this channel. So the first thing I want to do, because this is a bustier, if you have been following the channel videos recently, you will notice we always divide our shoulder seam line. From your natural neckline, you divide your shoulder seam line into half. Connect from the shoulder seam line. Okay, I'm going to connect now to the bust point, and after that is done, I'm going to take the difference between my bust point and my under bust. That will make me to rotate the difference around the bust area for my bustier, as you can see right here. So I love to do this because it helps me to know exactly where the bust is going to sit. So the next thing we want to do is to connect the yoke, okay, the yoke shirt dress. So I come in from the mid armhole, and I'm going to come down from the mid armhole by 0.75. So once I get down by 3/4, I'll bring in my pattern ruler and I place it right on the bust point, because that is where we are connecting the yoke. And the yoke is going to run all the way. So that means all of this is going to be the yoke of this particular shirt dress. So everything I'm dotting right here is going to be yoke, 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 as you can see. So next is to contour the upper bust on this area. So to contour the upper bust, from this line I divided and the neckline, I'm going to come in from the midline by 0.75 and come out by 0.75 for a perfect contour line. So I come in with my pattern ruler. I'm going to flip it this way and connect back there to contour. So all of these are the darts for the upper bust, which I'm going to cut off. So coming to the under bust area, this is the center front. I measure my under bust circumference by 4. So this is what I have, and half of it, what is remaining, I'm going to put 1/4 right here, and the rest of it from what is remaining, I'm going to put it right here. So I come in with my pattern ruler, and I will curve, and I'll come in here, I'll curve as well. So next is to connect back to the waistline and connect back. So that is to say that all of these are what I'm going to cut off. So we have our bust right here, our under bust well contoured, and we are done with this section. We want to go over to what we have right here. So I'm repeating what I did on the under bust, taking my tape from the center front. As you can see, I'm going to measure my under bust divide by 4. So whatever I have remaining, I'll put a quarter in front, and the rest of it I'll put right here. I come in with my pattern ruler. You see how I'm placing my pattern ruler to the bust point, and I'm going to take it down like this. Make sure you position your pattern ruler very appropriately like this. So once that is done, I'm going to bring it back here and bring this back here, and these are all we are going to contour, or what I would say we are going to cut out. So because the neckline is running not to the armhole this time, is running out, we are going to make an extension of this neckline. Okay, so I'm placing the neckline yoke back again, and I'm going to extend it by 1.5. Okay, so this is the 1.5. To avoid shortage from here, I have to replace my upper bust that. So you should be able to know when we replace and when we don't replace that on this channel. So I will connect back from that point to this point. So this is the dart replacement, because once we cut off this, there will be a shortage on this yoke. Alright, so we are done with this dress right now, and it's time for us to cut out what we have. So I'm cutting out from the waistline, because I want to close my bust dart before we continue. So to close the waist dart, you have to cut to the bust point. To close the bust dart, sorry, you have to cut from the waist to the bust point. I take away what I have, and from here you cut to the bust point, and from here you cut to the bust point. Take away the dart, so we'll be able to cut the sides right away. So I'm just cutting all of the sides. Okay, this is what I have for the side. So this is the dart replacement. Remember the dart replacement. In fact, I'm cutting my yoke. Okay, so let me stop here for now, so I'll be able to close up my bust dart. So I close my bust dart, okay, to the bust point. Please don't cut it out completely. So I bring in from that point and close up my bust dart. You can see where I close the bust dart. Okay, all right, so I want to close this bust dart as well. So I'm cutting through the armhole, okay, of the yoke. So I close my bust dart.